Greetings, 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 brothers and sisters, greetings. First and foremost, we must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahushua, for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters are truly, truly edified by today's word. Today is so-called Sunday, okay? If you're familiar with the backdrop, you know I'm just not leaving the gym, okay? Brothers and sisters, man, I'm going to name this word through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I'm going to name this word, the greatest investment of all time is the Bible. I'm going to say it again. The greatest investment of all time is the Bible. A lot of us invest in real estate. A lot of us invest in companies. A lot of us invest in cryptocurrency. A lot of us invest in Bitcoins. A lot of us invest in gambling. A whole lot of different, technology, just a whole lot of different avenues people invest in. But the greatest investment of all time is investing in a Bible. Now, I want y'all to pause for a minute and think about that. You heard me right. The greatest investment of all time is investing in the Bible. Because that Bible is the most valuable asset known to mankind. But they don't teach you that in school. They don't teach you that in these investment circles, these billionaire circles and whatnot. They don't teach you this, nor are they going to speak on this. The best and greatest investment that you can invest in is the Bible, man. You can get one as low as $20 up to $150, depending on what type of style of Bible. King James Version is always king. The greatest investment of all time is the Bible, man. Because what you have in your possession is so valuable, it's so priceless. No matter how many dollars you got, trillions and billions, millions of dollars, still ain't more valuable than the Bible, man. See, I'm gonna give you some scriptures. I'm gonna give you a tiny bit of why. If you haven't invested in the Bible, you just blowing your money, man. When you invest in the Bible, you're gaining access to some of the best secrets in the world. But these secrets are not easily identified. But if you invest in the same way you invest in this Bible, invest in the Lord. Put your money, everything into the Lord. Your currencies, whatever you invest in the Lord. Because once you invest in that Bible and you start dealing with that Bible, that's going to help you. If you already don't have a relationship with the Lord, it's going to point you in that direction. And once you establish that relationship with the Lord and you got the Bible already, oh man, you unstoppable, man. Why? Because you're going to have so much wisdom, so much insight, so many secrets, so many codes, so many things that people will buy money to know the secrets and the information, the discernment, and all of that that's given to you. Why you think in the book of Eli, all those people was trying to get to that Bible? That's the greatest investment, the greatest currency of all time. In Jeremiah 33:3, and it reads, "Call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not." See that? You can have $1 trillion and you ain't gonna get that understand me. You can have $1 billion. You ain't gonna get that understands me's. See what I'm saying? Psalms 91:15. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Money can't buy you out of that. Money can't buy you out of that. Cryptocurrency can't buy you out of that. Bitcoins can't buy you out of that. No, no, no. No, no, no. Isaiah 65:24. And it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer, and while they are yet speaking, I will hear. You can't buy that. You can't put a price on that. See, they're not going to teach you. They're not going to teach you this in these churches. The greatest investment in the world is the Bible, man. You're gonna get not only is the Bible your greatest investment, you're gonna get a great return. A great return of your investment. And that's establishing a relationship with the Lord. Yes, sir. And just to put the stankery on it, in Ecclesiastes or Sirach 11:14, it reads, prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. I can drop the mic right there. So all these riches and all these things you are already seeking, they come from the Lord, man. The Lord bestows that on you. Not Bitcoin, not crypto, not real estate, not trucking companies, whatever you want to call it, Silicon Valley and all of that. It comes from the Lord. Prosperity, when you prospering in life, guess who's bestowing that on you? Yahweh. When you're going through adversity in life, guess who signing off on that adversity? The Lord. When you have life, guess who gave it to you? The Lord. When you die, guess who signed off on that? The Lord. When you find yourself in poverty, and poverty ain't got to be physical, poverty can be emotionally, poverty can be psychologically, poverty can be mentally. But when you're in that state, guess who signs off on that? The Lord. A lot of us are poverty when it comes to spiritual. It says, and riches come of the Lord. That's why the greatest investment of all time is the Bible. And you can get one for about $20. And just start reading one chapter per day until you get all the way through that book. And I promise you, if you get through that book, you take your time and you read that book from start to from the beginning to the end of Revelation, all that information you're going to obtain. On top of having a relationship with the Lord going to open all that up to you. And with all that information, you're going to avoid a lot of pitfalls. You're going to avoid a lot of mistakes. You're going to avoid a lot of things that will cost you a lot of money, because you know things that people with trillions of dollars don't know, billions of dollars don't know, millions of dollars don't know. Priceless. Priceless. Y'all ain't heard nothing I said, man. Y'all ain't heard nothing I said. We want to give all praises, glory, and honor to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahushua, for allowing this word to come out. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters were able to process this word today, meditate on this word, and understand, man, the money, the currency is in that Bible. And once you get a hold to that Bible, now you establish that a relationship with Yahweh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You talking about balling, you're going to be balling. Heavenly riches, baby. When it's all said and done, keep Yahweh through His only begotten Son, Yahushua, first in everything that you do. And when it's all said and done, bring them a masseuse.